Hello, welcome everybody. This is gonna be a video about a 240 that I bought. It's gonna be a new review. So I finally got the 240 that I wanted. I got the hardtop coupe, which is the car that I always wanted. It has some pretty cool rims. It has Sport Max racing rims. The back one is a little bit larger than the front one. They're pretty nice. They just need a quick clean. The only thing about the front rims is that it's missing the two hubcaps in the front. Okay, so moving on to the roof. I already started sanding it because this is gonna be a really big project for me. I'm gonna be painting it and rebuilding the motor as well. Let me show you guys the other side and some of the defects that this car has. As you guys notice, it's missing the wing. It has a small dent by the light, and it really doesn't have, and it also has that light broken, but it really doesn't have that much defects or dents. So it has the Sport Max racing rims all around. Let me show you guys a little bit more. Right now the car was sort of painted pearl white in some spots. The paint was like peeling and it was yellowing, so I'm totally gonna sand it down to bare metal and then prime it with anti-rust primer metal so it doesn't get rusty later down the road, since it doesn't have any rust at the moment. Okay, let me show you guys the interior right now. So it is sort of like manual, but and by manual I mean like you have to roll down the windows up and down, but the belts are automatic. The front ones, they're actually in working condition and they move back and forth. Everything inside the car is really clean, as you guys can see. It does have tinted windows. The back one looks a little bit purple. Okay, so in the liner there's only one stain, but I'm gonna try to take that off. I think that actually might have been me when I was trying to fix something on it. And then let's see, everything is in pretty good condition. The sun visors are a little beat up, but everything's good. Okay, so pretty much everything is stuck in the interior except for the stereo that it has. It is automatic, sadly, but that will be changing soon, and I'm still debating if I want to do the SR20 swap or just build up that KA24DE that it has. Everything is pretty clean in this car. It does have one tear in the driver's side seat, but that's an easy fix. I will also be pretty much restoring all the interior, and I'm also gonna try to look for more of this specific fabric, so I need to get a little sample and take it like to some fabric stores. Okay, it does turn on and it doesn't have any trouble starting. It does have a lot of miles. It has about 200 and something thousand miles on it. It idles really smooth, but it does have a vacuum leak, as I'll show you guys right now. And then this is just me chilling in the backseat right now. And as I told you guys, the belts do work, both of them. So when I shut the door, the belt automatically rolls to the back. And it is missing like some buttons, but that's an easy fix. Alright, now let me show you guys the engine bay. It is a little bit oily, but we'll see what we can do about that once I get deeper into this project. And then all the dust that you guys saw on the hood, that's from me already started to sand it. Okay, so this is the KA24DE. It looks like the previous owner installed some NGK wires, and then also the fuel injectors. They look pretty good. As you guys can see right here, I don't know if you guys can hear, but every time I move it, there's like a hissing noise, and then the engine starts to struggle. So initially, I thought that it was the smaller hoses that I'm moving, but as I inspected it further, I saw that the vacuum hose has a really huge crack, and I didn't realize I'm still messing with the smaller ones, as you guys can see, but I will show you guys how I found that crack eventually, and I am so blind. I don't know how I didn't see it before. I'm gonna be ordering the silicone hose kit for the KA24DE, so I will be replacing all those rubber hoses with silicone hoses. Maybe I was thinking like a turquoise color, but I'm probably gonna go with black. Besides that, the car looks in pretty good condition. The previous owner told me that she installed a new battery. The car runs and drives great. That's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to say. Okay, so here's a better video of some of the things that are wrong with the car. Starting with the vacuum line, I finally found it, and that was after I looked at the video and just messed with it. So here you can see how the engine changes. I really need to fix that because the previous owner had told me that it didn't pass smog, and that could be one of the causes why, because she told me that she replaced the catalytic converter. Another of the issues is actually in the exhaust manifold, and I'll show you guys right now. So there's actually some smoke coming out of there, and I'm not really sure why. I have a theory, but I'm not sure. So I think that it has a brand new gasket, or it looks like it has a brand new gasket, and it's barely like burning in. That usually tends to cause some smoke, but in this case it's throwing a lot of smoke. So not only is it coming out from there, but also from the exhaust. As you can see, I also think that there might be like some oil dripping down into the exhaust manifold, but I'm not really sure why. This pretty much made me either like rethink my plan of either swapping it or rebuilding it, because as you guys can hear, there's also like a rod knock. So if I'm not really sure if I want to spend all that money rebuilding this engine or just upgrading to the SR20 DET. Let me know what you guys think the problem could be, and if I should just go for the SR. So I'm gonna be learning as I go, and I want you guys to like, subscribe if you guys want to see the progress that I'm gonna be making in this car. I'm also going to be uploading a review of the control arms that I installed in my 240SX Vert. Have a good one, guys.
And here's a little sneak peek of what the next episode will be looking like. So I'm gonna be working on the fender, the front fender, removing it and replacing it with a new one.
And that's it.